Welcome to Lesson Paris. Hello, it's Chu, an artist from Myanmar living in Paris. Today, I'm standing in front of one of the world's most famous buildings, Notre Dame in Paris. If you translate Notre Dame, it means Our Lady. You have probably already seen or heard about this church in books and movies, or you might have known about it since childhood from the cartoon The Hunchbacks of Notre Dame, which came from the book by Victor Hugo. The famous French author Victor Hugo used this cathedral as the setting for a story he wrote back in 1831. At the time he was writing, this cathedral was a forgotten, old and crumbling place. Because of his book, people remembered it again. If we say that one book, one piece of art, brought light back to those stone bricks and rubble, it wouldn't be wrong. And that is also why I believe so much in art. This great cathedral is proof that every piece of art we create can bring about change. Now, let's see what thought come to a Myanmar artist's mind when visiting this great cathedral today. When I arrived at this great cathedral for the first time, I forgot everything. The two towers here are like ancient soldiers who has been watching over Paris for 900 years. Every single intricately crafted detail, every statue filled out even softly whispering the secrets of the distant past. This cathedral was started about 900 years ago. They began building it in 1163. From start to finish, it took nearly 200 years to complete. Generations of sculptors, painters, and carpenters devoted their entire lives to this building. This is not just for religion. I think it is the monument to the sacrifice and dedication for creation. In this cathedral, king was crowned. Even during wars and revolution, the sound of prayer in this place never faded. That is also why this cathedral is so famous. It is not just for its beauty. You could say it is the very heart, the soul of Paris. It is a great Gothic building. The secret of this architecture is all about light reaching upward. It is a form that pulls your eyes toward the heaven. To achieve that, they use a design that pointed arch and vaulted entrances that taper to a point. It directs the eyes of the viewer toward a secret place. Because of this feature, the cathedral itself feels as it is praying. The first thing I noticed was the color of this cathedral. The pale colored stones used for its construction are similar to the color of sands or bones. These pale colors are calm, they are neither too tender nor too aged, so they harmonize with any era, any period. The color is timeless. Within this light colors wall, I saw one thing radiating colorful light. Those are the stained glass windows. They are not only for decoration, you could say they are history told through lights. They are not only for decoration, you could say that they are history told through light. Each pane of glass displays a story from the Bible. They were created centuries ago with fire, minerals, and faith. Once sunlight filters through the windows, the green, blue, red, and yellow colors are projected onto the pale walls. It is as if the sunbeams are dancing between the heavens and the earth. When you look at this calm wall and the colorful stained glass window together, you feel they support one another and are even more harmonious. The building's architectural design is strong, simple, and silent. The glass planes of the windows are fragile, full of emotion, as if they are alive. When these two are combined, it feels as if they were created something eternal. If you look closely, you can also see carved patterns and drawing along the arch and walls. Flowers, vines, angels, small details most people walk past. Each one was carved by someone's hand centuries ago. Looking at this, I thought to myself, art does not only thrive in grand, magnificent moments, it also lives on its very small detail like this. But this place is not just for tourists to visit, There is a living church where people still come to pray, to grieve, to hope. When I was inside, I tried to be calm and quiet, because even though there are many visitors and tourists, you can still feel the silence of prayer in the air. The sound of footsteps on the stone floor, the small flames of candle flickering in the dark, they remind you that this space is not only for eyes, but for souls. As an artist, I think of how fragile glass can hold so much light, how something delicate can survive for centuries, just by being protected and respected. And maybe people are like that too. When talking about this church, we can't forget about these guardians, the gargoyles. Sitting on the edges of the roof, the mythical creature sculpture used as water sprout. They are half human, half animal, half dream. These statues used for the water sprout work to throw rainwater far away from the wall, so that water streams don't fall on the wall and damage it. But these mythical creature sculptures, which were added by the 19th century artists, are not for scaring people. They were there to protect the church and to remind everyone that even the monstrous can be meaningful. From an artist's point of view, I see them as emotions carved in stones. Fears, anger, curiosity, loneliness, all turned into form. They have been watching Paris for hundreds of years through wars, revolutions, fires, never moving, never blinking. Sometimes when I look at them, I think of my own country, Myanmar. I wonder what if we could create something like this, something new, imaginative, even strange for a pagoda or temple, but in a place where creativity is often controlled by fear and criticism. Artists who dare to challenge traditions can be punished, even imprisoned. It reminds me how art, religions, and freedom are always in delicate balance. If one goes too far or falls short, the balance can be lost. Many artists throughout history in many places has to face their voices being silenced for the art they created. But here in this cathedral, because they accepted that imagination is also a part of faith, this stone sculpture has survived until today. Just a little food for thought for today's episode. Notre Dame is located on a small island in the middle of Seine River. Every road in France measures a distance from this spot, the heart of Paris, both in map and in spirit. After everything, this cathedral has survived revolutions, war, and even the recent fire. It still stands tall and silent, carrying the weight of time with grace. Maybe that's why millions of people come and visit here every year. Because this place doesn't just belong to Paris, it belongs to everyone who ever believed in beauty, in faith, in the power of creation. If you ever visit here, don't rush. Don't just take a photo and leave the place. Take a breath, look up, and listen. You might just hear the heartbeats of Paris. Hey! We're a girl. Wake up early for photo shoot. So to use the time wisely, I'm gonna do my YouTube video about Notre Dame. Ta-da! Got a new friend who subscribed my YouTube.
I want to post
Today I'm gonna do the video alone in Notre Dame. Maybe with another friend will join, but in the future, maybe we might do a YouTube together about art and fashion, and with another friend with the photography and art. Stay tuned, coming.
တကယ်ချင်းနဲ့နှစ်ယောက်ကောင်းလာနေရပါရှင်ဒီနေ့ရုပ်ကလေးလာရဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီဘက်ကချစ်တငယ်ချင်းရိုက်ပြီးလိုက်ပါမလာဘူးဆိုရင်တော့မလာဘူးဆိုရင်လည်းသူကြောက်တော့ပါ Notre Dame is here. I'm enjoying a little bit here on the bridge next to the river and next to the Notre Dame. And then I would think Beijing and we'll go to Notre Dame there. Paris beautiful.
When we talk about Notre Dame, I think we all might notice in 2019 the church was burned down, and a lot of the news, international news, we have seen a lot about this church, Notre Dame, right in the center of Paris. So today, this church already open for the visitor. Visit inside. Now we can go.